This whole trip series kind of came about as we're introducing the new Daiwa BG series reels for 2026. So we decided to come down here to Crystal River, Florida, which gives us the option to fish a multitude of different techniques and a multitude of different species of fish. Really put the product through the test today to show everybody what the new BG series can do. And I think we're gonna catch them today. I'm excited. All right, beautiful Crystal River. Jacob, what are we gonna go do today, man? We're going out right, we got the new BG reels that we're testing. What are we gonna go do?
I think we're gonna put them to the test on some snook, some redfish, maybe some trout, but mostly snook and redfish on big live baits.
Awesome, well, we brought Tom with us as well. He came in from Australia/Japan to play with the reels and show our customers and our future customers the whole new BG series.
Looking forward to it. Should be good. First time fishing in Crystal River in Florida, so
yeah, I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to spending time on the water with you and Tom here. I mean, great weather, great conditions. It's beautiful out here. Let's go see what we can find.
Let's do it.
I trust you, buddy. Let's go.
All right, let's go. So it took us a little bit longer to get the bait. We had a little bit of a cold front come through, so the water cooled down, so the bait was a little more tough, but we stuck with it. We got the bait. We ended up heading into a mangrove island, and Mark, within the first couple minutes, had a big blow up. So we knew the fish were there. Couldn't really see them, but they were tucked up under the trees, which I was trying to reiterate to these guys, like we need to be up under or in the trees almost. And we moved up about, I don't know, 20, 30 feet up the shoreline under a little undercut in the mangroves. And first bait in there, Mark smacks a big one.
Oh, there's a biter right there.
Out of that tree.
Low. Oh. Go low, just to stay under the trees. There you go.
Get him, Mark.
Nice, on the board. Thanks. Jacob, here we are.
There we go. Beautiful little
Nice.
Crystal River snook.
BG 4000 LT.
Tore him out of the trees pretty good.
Yeah, excellent. Dude, it's exactly like the way you explained it. Up under the trees, you gotta get on them. If you don't, they're gone. Put a good hurting on him. New BG 4000, fishing 30-pound braid, 40-pound fluorocarbon leader. Good start. I lost one a minute ago.
Hey,
redeem myself on that one.
Yeah, this one's a little smaller.
I know, it's all right, hey, but it's okay. We're on the board. We're gonna get another one, bigger one.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get him back in the water.
All right, Jacob, so we moved from that dirty water. We're in really crystal clear water, Crystal River. We're using our 4,000 size BG. This is a new one out for 2026. We've seen some improvements on it. It's the next level up. We've got an all aluminum frame, aluminum side plate. Everything's in really precise alignment. So when you're really putting the screws of the fish, especially in these mangroves and also some of the trees that we got here, you can lock down on hard. It's gonna keep the gears in perfect alignment. It's gonna keep it running smooth. Should be perfect for this. So,
should be, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see my 32 or 40, which would be nice on a 4,000 size.
40 on a 4,000.
40 on a 40.
It'd be a battle.
All right, 40 on a 4,000.
I like it.
Great.
I think it's up for it. So a couple minutes after Mark catches his fish, I cast out there right up under the trees, and my bait's getting real nervous. And it gets smacked. And when it ate it, it was way under the trees, so I knew this was going to put that BG to the test. And I had the drag pretty tight, and I pulled it on out of there, brought it to the boat, and it was a nice, upper 20s, low 30s fish. Beautiful fish, and the reel performed well. Pulled it right out from under the trees. Drag was super smooth. When it needed to take drag, it could take drag, but very, very strong reels, very smooth reels.
Arriving here in Crystal River, I'm so excited to have a chance at, species that I look at on the internet, from living from afar. We don't get redfish, we don't get snook, so I'm super excited to get an opportunity to try and catch one of those iconic Florida sport fish.
Watch out.
Oh, good one.
Oh yeah, right in there.
That guy was
He was
stuff,
deep,
man.
That was deep in there.
He was.
It's not done yet. Nice one. A little better one. Boom. Booyah. That's a better
Beautiful
one.
crystal rivers.
Nice.
Man, he was deep up under there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
You
He-
dragged him out of there.
Yes.
That thing was so far up under the tree.
You told me I had to put the screws to it if they're up underneath there.
Hey, you put him to him.
Nice.
You hooked that fish where he wanted to go.
Yes,
And
yeah.
brought him out of there.
Yeah. No faint heart there, man. Thank you very much.
It's a beautiful snook.
Yeah. So how long do you think that is?
Probably
30?
31?
31?
30?
Nice.
Yeah.
I said I wanted 32. We're close. We're getting there.
I think he's probably pretty close.
All right, cool.
He's pretty thick. I mean, he's got
he-
shoulders on
Yeah.
him.
That was awesome.
He was very acrobatic.
Yes.
Did you jump 4
Dude,
times?
he was
5
6 feet
times?
up underneath there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. You got to have a real, put the screws to him.
You put 'em
Real
to
hard,
him.
no doubt. BG 4000.
You want to hold him?
I do want to hold him.
All right.
Yep.
Oh, hooked up.
Oh, hold on. We got one here.
Big one too. Big
Thumbs
one.
on. Nice.
Fish on. Tom, I'm gonna need play-by-play as far as how he fights compared to a barramundi.
He's in the tree right now, which is pretty.
low.
Oh. Heartbreak.
Using the tree. So I didn't have the best of luck today. You know, I hooked up, I think 2 snook, dropped one almost immediately, and the other got me into the mangroves and busted me off. You know, it wasn't my finest work, but it's really kind of set my expectations just at, you know, another level, you know, to hopefully get another shot at these fish. You know, they pull hard, where you hook them is so, you know, tight country. You know, you really have to go hard on them. I didn't go hard enough today, so, you know, if I get another shot tomorrow, I'm going to crank that drag down and pull the fish out of those mangroves. It's going to be great.
All right, guys. I think today we're gonna go out. We're gonna try to get some trout on artificials.
Cool. Sounds fun.
Looks like a bunch of good baits tied on. So yeah, we'll go out here probably 2-3 miles, drift some flats, and see if we can get on some trout.
The Daiwa BG goes back, you know, almost 50 years. I think we launched the first one in the early 80s. Originally kind of called BG, 20, 30, 40 different sizes. Really iconic saltwater spinning reel from Daiwa. We relaunched it in 2016 with, you know, probably the BG that everyone watching this is familiar with, which really kind of solidified Daiwa's position in the saltwater spinning category. So, you know, working on this new BG, you know, started when I actually was still in Australia. You know, my task there, I was the research and development manager for Australia, you know, and we you know, BG is super popular in Australia, and we put them through their paces on, you know, heavy saltwater fishing. So, you know, I was sharing a lot of the feedback from Australia, and when I transferred to Japan, I actually inherited the BG as my project. So that was something really cool to see it kind of come full circle and see all the feedback that I'd given over the previous 2 or 3 years actually be implemented in, you know, physical design changes or new features that, you know, had been put into the reel. So, you know, seeing it now come to fruition in a finished product and coming over here to Crystal River and, you know, fishing a wide variety of sizes, you know, catching all sorts of different fish is something I'm really, really proud of.
Oh, whoa, that was right on the deal here. Oh, that's lady fish.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
no, it's big trout.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
it's a massive trout. Nice.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was kind of right behind the boat. Caught me as I was talking to you guys. All right, you were right. Farthest cast you can do, you get a good trout.
Yeah.
You know?
Long distance cast covers most water,
Yep.
and you'll get ahead of them because we're drifting.
Yeah.
So if you can get them further out, you get a lot more shots.
The other thing too is that you notice that when we're making these casts, we're not getting any wind knots or anything. It's not windy, but when it chokes down into this first stripper guide, that's when you're going to get your wind knots. So this allows it to not do that. So you're going to cast further and get like way better line management.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
but,
it seems like it comes off the reel really well.
yeah, we're fishing 10-pound braid, so it's real supple, and what 20-pound fluorocarbon leader, somewhere in that range. But no, nice trout. That was awesome. Exactly what you said. It worked.
Yeah, let's get them back.
Thanks, Jacob.
No problem. All right, guys, so we got a bunch of trout this morning. Tide's coming in now, so we've moved up here into the shallow water around the mangroves. Let's see if we can get on some snook and maybe some redfish. And I think water's moving in pretty good. I think we'll have a pretty good luck.
That's the good thing about the BGs is that they are super versatile, not just in a fishing sense, but you know, at its price point of where it comes in, you can be, you know, first-time angler jumping into it. You can be a guy like yourself with 320 days a year on the water. We see those sunglass marks. We know how much you spend on the water.
Oh yeah.
Let's test the drags a little bit on some redfish and some speckled trout.
Yep.
And, well, probably right now, probably some snook.
Yep, we'll have to keep them out of the trees, so drag's gonna get a test for sure.
Excellent. So I'm fortunate enough to have a position. I've been with Daiwa for now 10 years. I'm the senior marketing manager, which is a great opportunity because not just getting to work with our consumers and all the marketing that we have from the social media and to all the trade shows we do, but I do get a great opportunity to go out on the water, spend time with some of our guides, our customers, and some of our staff throughout the country. But what's really nice is that I've got to be able to know every type of fishing that there is in the country. From Alaska to Florida, from the Northeast stripers to the Gulf Coast fishing speckled trout, redfish, blue marlin, striped marlin, and getting to have that opportunity and working with Daiwa for the last 10 years plus has been a great opportunity for me and a really pleasurable enjoyment. And hopefully a benefit to Daiwa because when you get out and you're spending time on the water with guides that are fishing 300 days plus a year and you're putting product in their hands that you know that they're going to use and that they really like is definitely a benefit.
Just to the right of my bait. Oh, right to my bait. Just past me.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them. There's like logs sitting there.
Yeah.
Try to cast further in if you can.
Oh yeah, that fucking wind got that. Another fucking.
Casting in different
Look at them
areas.
all. Look at them all. Look at them all.
There's snook in there?
There's probably 30,
oh, I see them all
40 of
swimming.
them.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
There's a one up the drop.
That's a good one. What you got going on, Mark?
We got ourselves a nice snook.
Looks like it.
He's a grumpy one.
Yeah, we saw this big school sitting up on this sand flat. Looked like you put it right in front of him.
Yep, he came in. Right there, he's coming
they're still
around. Now
sitting
he's
up
going the
there,
right
too.
direction.
Oh, that's a pretty fish, Mark.
Yeah, it's a good one. Good way to start the cast. Oh yeah, it's a good one. Nice, yeah. Woo, chunk. Yeah.
Oh, doubled
Yeah.
up. Got one in the boat.
One going.
He's a little one. He's not like yours. But first snook, I'll take it. Great.
Nice start. 2 casts, 2 fish. Can't beat that.
No, sir.
Right on.
That was perfect.
All right, Tom, what's up? Your first snook, bud.
First snook. That's
Nice.
really cool. Mine's not anywhere near as big as yours. Yours is a nice fish, but
We got
cool.
lucky.
Cool to get on the board.
Yep.
It's yeah, it's a really cool fish. You can see him up there on that in like less than a foot of water. Really cool fishing.
You got that on the 4,000 BG. Now, granted, that was 2 casts, 2 fish.
Yeah,
We have time for plenty more.
yeah. Get
All
back
right.
out. I can still see him up there, so there's plenty there.
Yeah. All right, let's go get 2 more. This is great.
Awesome.
Yeah, so after Tom caught that first snook, he had mentioned that that was the first snook he'd caught on bait, which was kind of shocking to me. I mean, we use bait every day. So he had asked if he could start throwing the artificial. I didn't know if it would work, but it really clear water and finicky fish, but he tossed it out there, and I mean, within 10 minutes of throwing the artificial, he hooked up on a nice 32, 33-inch snook, and it was pretty cool. I mean, I fish every day, and I was pretty shocked.
Oh my God, did he fucking eat it?
Yeah, he did. Fucking A, right on.
He got a good one on the artificial.
Nice.
Hell
Go
yeah.
your way. Way to go, Tom. Nice.
Tom, that was sick.
Oh,
Get under the boat, under the boat.
dude, that's a good one too. Yeah!
Hell yeah.
I told you that it would. Nice, blow it up.
Hey, that was sick. And you watched him
And
eat
he
it.
watched it
I
eat it.
cast it and I'm like, it's a snook there.
Thumped it. That's awesome. Nice fish, Tom.
Daiwa had an opportunity on this video series to basically go anywhere in the world, and we really kind of put it together that Crystal River, Florida was going to be kind of the spot for us. And there's a couple reasons why, especially for the BG. It's such a popular reel down here because it's so versatile. And the fishing here in Crystal River is very versatile. Number one, beautiful location. Take that out of the equation though. It also has the ability to fish inshore from speckled trout, redfish, snook, and then we can fish like what we call near shore, and hopefully we'll get an opportunity and catch some of the gag grouper, cobia, and then it has the opportunity of going from near shore into offshore conditions, anything from snapper to grouper to blackfin tuna. So what's nice about Crystal River is just like the BG reels, it's very versatile. And you have that ability to catch a lot of different things on a lot of different tackle, on a lot of different techniques.
Oh, he's got it gulped down his throat too.
So all in all, great day today. Weather cooperated nicely, had some overcast. The fishing was good. Trout bite was on fire. Snook bite was instant. As soon as we started this afternoon, we were getting snook right away. And yeah, all in all, great trip. It was awesome fishing with Mark, awesome fishing with Tom, and great fishing the new Daiwa BGs.
Nice, nice job.
I felt his mouth on it the whole time. So yeah,
He ate it too. He definitely ate it.
Today ticked all the boxes. I came to Crystal River, wanting to kind of experience a bit of everything, but snook is such an iconic, Florida species, and kind of everyone across the world kind of looks at Florida and sees, pictures of big snook, and so to catch not only my first one, but to catch one on an artificial was, something that was really, really special.